Hello everyone, Jorge Huertas once again with all of you. Today I'm gonna show you what is and how to define economic sectors. Well, this is a classification of productive sectors. It got the following characteristics. This video is also available in Spanish. They are the division of the economic activities and the state of territory in the primary sector, secondary sector, tertiary sector, and quaternary sector. When you are going to undertake, it's essential that you know which sector you belong, your venture, what advantages and disadvantages it got, and also it's very important to know how relevant is where you come from and in the territory that you are. The design thinking methodology allows to develop any kind of productive project in any sector focused on real needs. So the economic sector are very important because you need to know where you belong. Each country got different situations. They got different ways to understand the economic activity. So you need to know where you belong. Before we start explaining, it's very important that if you like our content, please subscribe, give us a like, turn on the bell, share our content because it really helps us to keep continue on this channel and keep growing. So the first thing that you need to know is that it's very important that whatever you do belong to a real need. It's important, and if you don't know how to determine that, you need to watch our video of the Maslow pyramid because over there we classify our needs, and I strongly recommend that before you develop or create anything, you need to know which are the needs that you want to work with. So the productive sectors are divided in four parts. These economic sectors, the first one is the primary, and by basically what they do is obtaining resources like our agriculture, cattle raising, mining, fishing, forex exploitation. So those are the primary components to develop any kind of product of services. So if you have any kind of mine, gold, diamonds, any kind of that belong to that primary sector. Wood, if you make agriculture, any kind of agriculture belong to this part. The second part, the secondary, is the transformation of material premiums on products like crafts, basically the majority of industries, construction as well. So this secondary sector is very big worldwide because basically what allow you is that it takes a lot of primary uh, products and they transform it. So that's why, for example, construction got a lot of different components and materials. And to develop, for example, concrete, you need industries. So they got a productive service. So in construction, you put together a lot of components, but also all industry that they got, for example, cars and things like that belong to this secondary sector, which is very, very big as well. The tertiary sector are the service generation. It means transport, tourism, trade, sanitary, health, restaurants. So basically, in this tertiary section, you got all the services. Services uh, create a lot of jobs because they don't need to be high quality, and actually this is a big threat for the majority of people that doesn't have too many qualifications, because in the near futures this sector will have robots, will have artificial intelligence. So the tertiary create a lot of jobs as well, but also when there's a revolution, it got like a big impact over here. Finally, the quaternary sector is the generation of knowledge and technology. It means innovation, technology, consultant, investigation, education. For example, all the vaccines respond over here. So if for COVID and all of different diseases are over here. Innovation here as well. If you want to travel to Mars, all the Elon Musk project, NASA, and all of that belong in this part of situations. So as you can see, these are the main four sectors. Nowadays they say that there is a fifth, but I'm not gonna show it on this. But these are the main industry. They create a lot of different kind of products and services, and especially the secondary is the most traditional because over here you create fabrics, you create clothes, shoes, tennis, and all of that. It's very important to always keep in mind the infrastructure. I mean, if you want to develop any kind of product or service, you need to understand the infrastructure that you need to develop that, and of course the budget, because it's not just to say like, yeah, I want to go to Mars, but of course that is very expensive, and I need to understand how much money do I have and how much money I can invest. I always give a reflection of the sectors of economy, and is question yourself all the times and all the process. It's very important that we understand all the different situations and all the different components that we got to develop something, and it's very very important, and you need to be aware of that. As a conclusion, we can say that in some parts they determined to create a Kingshunari sector which is focused exclusively in the cultural part, educational and artistic. However, I believe that in the fourth we got that part. Although these activities already they have been classified in production sectors by separate, of course. If one is going to undertake, it's essential that you know as much information that you can have for all of that. Thank you so much. I hope this video was a big help in your education. Please subscribe to our channel, Design Thinking 24/7. Follow us on social media. Remember that every Monday we have a new video in Spanish, and every Thursday we have a new video in English. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.